all know that we have to face so many challenges when we are surviving in our lives. When we are moving, we are trying to identify what direction and position we need to go in the future. At that moment, we are interested in finding who are we, what we are, and what we are ultimately made of. We haven't any clear idea about the day when we are starting our day. We don't know what will happen during the day because we can't understand what's coming. At that point, we need a certain plan for certain work. We must know exactly what objective we want to satisfy. We should act according to a plan if we need success. A good plan can assist you to consume your available resources at their best level. So, before engaging in a new task, we must plan and organize that task properly. Before planning, we should get a clear idea about what resources we can utilize. So how us prepare ourselves? How do we identify the ultimate direction? How do we use scarce resources accordingly? And how we do overcome threats? When we are starting every single day of our lives, we panic about that day. But we should not panic and worry. We should understand the situation and embrace it. After we can fight against the matter, we should go for a SWOT analysis before doing a new thing. With that systematic analysis, we can know strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats before the starting point. We can understand the best version of our life by following the SWOT method. We all know that we have to go ahead if we don't have a clear idea about the ultimate direction. We should be prepared for fighting day-to-day life. We should already have a clear intention to be ready for a fight, ready to go and continue. We should identify our way and should avoid and mitigate inconveniences. The weakness must be identified and should be overcome when we are continued. It is not better for blinding to our weaknesses because it may lead to more inconveniences. And it does not lead you to overcome those inconveniences because you are worrying and you may not be able to control it. But if you have great focus, if you can focus truly and correctly, you can build up your mind in the best way. Firstly, we have to believe in ourselves and our skills. We all have some God-gifted skills and competencies. We all are unique when we are compared with others. So, very first we should identify our uniqueness. And we should know how we differ from others. We are always acting and evolving like a human being, so we can't stay the same. We cannot stay on the same ship. There is no requirement among us to remain in the same manner and go back. Did you see a butterfly go back and being a caterpillar? No, totally no. It is never happening. It doesn't need to go back to its belly. So why us? We need to move always. Sometimes it may be slow, but we move. That is essential. Let's think you were walking, but do you know you were moving? Walking doesn't mean that you are remaining in the same. Yes, if you walk, you are still moving. Speed is not very important at that moment. At your very first attempt, you need to focus more on your movement in a positive way. So how about time? Can we ignore time? No, it is not better. Understanding spent time is a good thing when we are consuming time. Time is the same for all of us. But it is a challenge for us when we are using it. We should know the proper way to get the maximum benefit from available time for a particular task. It may be some troubling situation for us, not just to me, not just to you, but to the entire world. Some people on this planet already lost their lives. They have passed it and now they are gone. Sometimes, now they have transitioned to a new universe. But you and me, we are still here. We can't give up our life because we are still standing and we have to move on. We must respect our life firstly, and secondly, we should understand the life and process that we live. We should not allow fear, anxiety, and any doubt to confuse our life and goals. In the commencing, we must realize what is the purpose, what is the objective, and what is the goals that we should achieve. It may be related to your personal life or professional life. Whatever, we should get control of our process. After that, we can continue without any fear. So, keep moving on your business and focus on it. After continuing, one day you will be able to reach your ultimate goal. After, what will happen? Are you done? Are you finished? No, you have to go more. Negativity is a dangerous weapon that ruins our minds. Sometimes, we just feel that we can't go on. We had given up on ourselves sometimes. So, you should mitigate negativity, because that can enhance your failures. Don't give up on yourself. Sometimes we felt we are so weak. Sometimes we felt that no anyone can assist us. But do you know you are still here? You can assist yourself. If you felt so weak, please go back to that weak point. Firstly, understand what is a weak point and what are the principles behind that weakness. If you identify your weakness properly, you can treat it properly. You should avoid and mitigate those weaknesses carefully. After that, you can start again. There is always a turning point that can wake you up. If you can offer innovative things to the world, it will be the very best approach for your success. Always try to make a difference in the world. You can try to change the world by making a difference. Sometimes you will be tired, but focus on your objective and go for it. You can be a good man or woman in this world. Yes, you can and you deserve it. You have to play with so many battles. But it doesn't mean you are the ultimate winner of those battles. Always think there are so many people in this world like you. They also do well and chase their dreams. They compete for their success while you are competing. So apparently, you have to play and fight. And every battle is not meant for you to win. Loss is possible. You must carefully understand that and allow it accordingly. Some battles are allowing you to learn and grow. That allows you how to reach the goal and how to compete with your competitors. But you must not be a troublemaker for anyone's life. You must learn how to treat equally for others. It guides you to believe in yourself. Yes, I know. As I get tired, you will get tired accordingly. At that point, you will question your possibilities and skills. At that point, you may feel you are not enough for taking that risk. So, you have to search for more opportunities that fit your abilities. When you are born, you are not perfectly ready. But you can learn, you can discover, and you can improve yourself. If you feel you are weak, find a way to be strong. Keep your attention on what you do, and you must carefully run your business and carefully run your mind. Do not allow any negativity to trouble you. You can check the reality, you can compare your strengths, and can discover more opportunities. You must avoid your weakness and other threats internally and externally. This will be the chance to realize the new opportunity and take more risks. Always be a risk seeker as well as a risk taker. Somebody can hear your cry, your laugh, and your voice. Somebody is listening to your words. Don't get any feelings about loneliness. You have something in somebody. As well as all, you have some God-gifted abilities. You can go in the direction that runs in your mind. But yes, it will be a challenge for you because you are getting tired. You may feel your abilities are not enough for making a difference in this world. Sometimes you haven't any choice or any options to choose from. But you should carry on. You should live the life you got. You can't give up your life. You can't die. So please believe in yourself. Once you can do it again. Yeah, That is a fact. Always believe in yourself and move on. Push your mind and body for reaching your goal. Find the best way to achieve it. You can search and discover your best approach. Find your purpose perfectly because it is so beautiful. You can move in so many paths and ways. So, if you get tired, find a way to get up. Find your strengths against your weaknesses. Always keep your strengths up. Sometimes your strengths will challenge you. At that point, you should carefully identify how to utilize them. You can discuss with yourself your opportunities and with your weaknesses. Without willingness, best interest, and tenacity, you can't reach your goal. You must always be hungry for your goals. It will take your time, your money, your family, and your relationships. You must sacrifice them on reaching your goals. You can decide whether you allow commitment or laziness, whether you benefit from a short run or long run. You are the chooser. You are the person, so only you can design your path. When you are born, you have got your family, and with growing, you find many relationships among your friends and love. But when you are running in your way, you have only you. By reaching your goal, you will never lose your family or other relationship. So don't confuse your long-term success and temporary happiness. Always choose your goals, but enjoy your life. You just only need to mitigate your laziness when you are conducting your business. Please always push with everything you got. If something stops you and covers your success path, you can perfectly give up them. Let weaknesses and threats know that they are not welcome in your life. Furthermore, all opportunities are running in you. You only can clearly define them. Always be productive and powerful. Conduct your business from the bottom of your heart. You can be smart. You can easily find shortcuts for doing your work when you got to experience it. Now you can find how the real world works. All day is not easy. Need your attention and commitment equally. By being a smart person, you will find a convenient way to do your business. But convenience is not always the best approach. Keep in mind, sometimes your hard work will earn more than smart work. You should earn your happiness and self-satisfaction by engaging in a happy work schedule. You must have the best foundation for building your success. You must focus on different matters when you create your foundation. As I before said, you can follow the SWOT method to analyze your internal and external environment. I'm not recommending you always seek easy options. Please seek the best options. Productive options will lead you to add more value. It is not always easy, but you have to do it. You have to follow it. Don't get fear when tough times come. You can celebrate your loss as well as your win. So firstly, prepare well by great planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. You should carefully manage your work so you can meet great root. So always be productive, be powerful, and be a lion. Please go on your longest way. Don't give up on your aim. Always chase them efficiently. You can win. You are not a loser. Always remind you are the winner of your competition.